little bit. I see a little bit of shine. We are live now.
Wow.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good
This
morning,
is Stacy Hawkins Adams,
Daphne Maxwell Reid.
and we say good morning to you on this bright and sunny Sunday morning. We are both based in Richmond, Virginia, but as you see, we are socially distancing. And we know it's Sunday morning, and a lot of you all may be attending worship services online or things of that nature, or spending morning time with your family. But we just wanted to pop in for a few minutes and share some inspiration and also just some insights around our creativity, our sisterhood, our mentorship, all the things that have helped shape, I know who I am, and I hope that I've contributed to Daphne in some way as well. But one of the reasons we chose today is because we are coming up on the first anniversary of a collection of note cards that we jointly produced. They feature, here's a box set. They feature Daphne's beautiful photography, and we're going to take a few minutes to read some of my original sayings that are embedded in the cards and show you some of her lovely photographs. But we wanted to just chat a little bit about what it means to be sister friends, collaborators, and just women encouraging each other, especially during the season that we're living in with what I call the dual pandemics and things of that nature. So, with all of that, Daphne, happy anniversary, our first anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, so
Happy,
thank you. How long have we known each other?
oh, years, but just in passing. And finally, I just had the instinct, I guess, to say, let's have lunch. And it was a great lunch. And you were sharing what you were doing with the musings that you were writing and how you wanted to make a book out of it. And since I've been for the past 8 or 9 years been doing note cards, I thought, what a good idea to put these musings on note cards because they were selling very well. And I kind of threw out an idea that I'll do the photography or use some of the photography that I've taken over the years, and we'll collaborate. And to see sisters collaborating is it's very much an inspiring. It gives me a lot of energy to collaborate with someone who is creatively thinking on her wavelength as I creatively think on mine. And to mesh the two together and come out with something as beautiful as these note cards was just a joy.
Thank you, thank you, and I love that as well. And you certainly have been a mentor along the way. And like you said, we kind of met in passing, but I'll have to tell our viewers that that very first meeting in passing was really you taking an opportunity to say yes when you didn't have to. It was about 12 years ago. I was having a book launch party for my fourth novel, The Someday List, which went on to become an Essence bestseller. And at this launch party, I just decided I want some like people that are known in the community to come and share their someday lists with my guests. And on a whim, I reached out to you and you said yes. And I was shocked. And you floated in your fur coat and you shared your
Oh, yeah.
someday list, and it was fabulous. And then anytime I've asked you to do anything else, you've said yes. I hosted a brunch for women at Lewis Ginter Botanical Gardens in October 2014. You are a fabulous MC. So yes, we kind of met in passing with those yeses along the way. But during that lunch, which was, I guess it was June of 2019, I was sharing with you, well, I've got these things percolating. I kind of should be doing it. I'm not really doing it. It's on my back burner. And you're like, let's do these
Do
note
it.
cards. So we did that. And then you actually helped me finish the book. So Abound is what is the project I was talking about. And it is a collection of my original sayings. I had a local artist, Dawn Edge Campbell, design the cover, but Daphne actually formatted this book for me. So talk about sister friends supporting each other. I was moving along in the process. I was like, oh, now I've got to get it formatted. She was like, send it to me. So these lovely note cards that she's referencing, and we're going to read from a couple of them for you. Daphne's beautiful photography is on the cover. Daphne also formatted these for us. I sent her my original quotes and she formatted them and then sent them back to me for editing. And then we both signed off on the project. So it's really been a wonderful collaboration business wise, but I would say just the mentorship, the friendship, the stewardship along the way has been even more meaningful.
It's been a wonderful journey for me. I tried something new on these note cards. I usually just put a photograph on the front of a card, But this time I decided to put them on the whole back of the card, show my face there, so that you could frame them after you get through enjoying the musings. And if you buy two, you can always have the musings there, the front and back. But these
Right.
are some of my favorite photographs that I had in my collection. And I usually do a collection of doors. And these are some of the details and florals that I've been taking over the years. And there's just a bunch of beautiful photographs that sing to me. I mean, they got to sing to me, or else I don't bother to take them. And it's a one-shot deal. This is Denver, Colorado. I just happened to be walking through and saw this gorgeous lake reflecting that mountain. And I said, oh, let me take that picture. And that's been a very good picture for me. The first one I showed you with all these gorgeous flowers was in Venice, Italy, when I was on a trip to Save Venice, which is an art foundation. And this was part of the lunch table at one of the lunches. And I said, these are the most gorgeous flowers. So there's all sorts of different places I take pictures. This was in California. This was at the Getty Museum in Malibu. And I loved the way these were blooming. So
Beautiful.
I got that photo. And I've used this photo before kind of as a placemat. I published it once as a placemat. So I take them and I do all sorts of things with them that inspire me at the time. And your words inspired me.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Are you taking these photos with your cell phone or with a camera or some combination?
I take them with a camera. I've been doing photography for about 12 years now. Been doing it all my life, but I've been finally publishing my photography for the past 12 years. And that's been a joy.
That's wonderful. So before we will read from a couple of the cards. I think we'll tag team on that. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the various things you do. So most of us know you as Aunt Viv, and I was telling you before we went live that you really are our real life Aunt Viv, because I know all of the women who know you, including myself, we see you as that friend, that mentor, that sister. You were spouting wisdom while I was brushing my hair before we went on. My hair, you were spouting wisdom, just be you. I'm like, yes, she's so right. So, but tell us a little bit. You're a fashion designer. You are a cookbook author. Of course, you're an actress. You take photography. You publish the note cards. Tell us a little bit about why and how you're so multifaceted.
God gave me these gifts, and it's incumbent upon me to manifest these gifts to His glory. So that's why I do it, and I like the freedom of expression that I get to use by using each of my gifts at different times, and I never get bored.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I see that we've got a couple of questions. So I'm going to read from one of the note cards, and then I'll have you read from one, and then we'll see what questions or comments we have before we continue. So this is one. This is one of the first ones. If you buy the collection of 10, there are a set of 10 note cards. This is one of the first ones. And you can buy the set, or you can buy them individually on our websites. It says, your time on this earth isn't designed just for existing. It is meant to be about learning and loving your way through each day. This is how joy rises and peace prevails. That's this particular note card. Would you like to choose one to read from, Daphne?
Well, since I'm a door freak, I love my doors, and this is Italy again. This one is, doors of all kinds exist. Some we walk through by choice. Decide today which thresholds you will cross or retreat from, and slowly but surely thrive. And this is such an inspirational thought.
Thank you. Like, that was written before the partnership. So you had the door photo. I had that saying out there because I just sent you a list to choose from. So that was a perfect pairing. All right, let me go to our comments really quickly and see. Oh, we've got a couple of good mornings from Van Trees, and we've got a happy anniversary from Van Trees, and then another good morning from Carla. So thank you, ladies, for tuning in and for the warm wishes. If any of you all already own a set of the note cards and you want to comment about what you think about the note cards, or if you have any questions for us, feel free to chime in with that. I'm going to pick another one to read. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the mountains because you explained they are so beautiful.
Yeah, I love that one.
This one says, make peace with yourself, make peace with others. Goodness and hope flow from within. A short and sweet
Yeah,
on that.
yeah, that's a good one for this time.
Mhm.
You're sitting there wondering what life is going to be like coming up, and you just need to make peace with you are here, and you deal with today, and do all you can do today to fulfill yourself, and life will go on.
Right. And I think one of the questions we can ask ourselves is, what are we meant to be learning and doing, and how can we serve and give? Because life will go on, and when we come out of this season, hopefully we can look back and find some gifts and some blessings despite all of the chaos that it feels like sometimes.
Finally have time to sit down and just be. That's one of these. That's what this card is.
Yes.
It
Very good.
says sometimes the best thing you can do is just be in the moment, in the spirit, in the flow of the day. Do courageous things while you're in that space. And when you move on to another day and time, the growth you achieve on this day will follow you. So remember that. Today, build on today, and fulfill on today.
Excellent, excellent. And I'm going to read maybe one more. I think we have one more question. I'll read one more. You can read one more, and then we'll let our friends go. But I want to see if this is a question or a comment we have here. Oh, we've got a comment from Cassandra. She says, good morning, ladies. Great collaboration. I'll be ordering my cards soon. Thank you so much, Cassandra. I hope that you will find them inspiring and beautiful. And one of the things that Daphne has encouraged purchasers to do is to keep one or more for yourself if you like, and even frame them because they can be framed. As she said, they're front and back. You can buy them individually or as a set. So thank you so much for that. And I think I just wanted to share, I guess, as parting thoughts, because we meant for this to be brief, just to think about where you are and how you can flourish in your own sisterhood or sister friend space. How can you be supportive of one another? What collaborations can you come up with? Because two are better together for sure. I would not have thought of the note card collection, and I've been so honored to partner with Daphne on this. It's been an inspiration to me to just learn as we process. We've had some dinners along the way. We've had some laughs, all of the wisdom she spouted, and it's just been wonderful on that front. So think about how you can do that in your own journey, and also just think about what kind of inspiration you can give to others. So this is one of the final cards in the collection. And where was this photo taken, Daphne?
That was way out in the Marshall Islands. I was
Oh,
taking
wow.
a trip with the Army Entertainment Division, entertaining the troops, and we were visiting the islands and the atolls out there, and the flowers were just gorgeous.
Wow, wow. Well, this one says, sometimes the best thing you can do is just be in the moment, in the spirit, in the flow of the day. Do courageous things while you're in that space. And when you move on to another day and time, the growth you achieve on this day will follow you. Any
That's great. That's great. Now you can buy these cards on your site. And also, if you go to daphne maxwellreid.com, you'll see all the other things that I've been doing and see the full set of note cards that are on the page as well.
Right, you've been making beautiful masks for such a time as
Yeah.
this, as well as, like I said, your cookbooks and your beautiful coats and all of the amazing things. And I can't go without mentioning that folks can tune into the HBO Max that
Yes.
you HBO
Around
Max around
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. This is the 30th anniversary year of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and so Aunt Viv will be gracing the screen for that reunion. I know I'm looking forward to seeing it, and so
It's
perhaps
gonna be
you all will have your
great.
note cards and your mask and your designer coats as you watch.
And a
And
glass of wine.
I love
Yeah,
that.
watch
Yes,
TV.
it'll be a celebration, right?
Oh, it's a celebration. It's quite something.
Awesome, awesome. Well, have a great day, friends, and thank you for tuning in. We wish you well. We wish that you'll stay safe. And any parting words, Daphne?
Have a great day. It's going to be gorgeous for the next few days. So get out there, walk about, and live your life with joy.
All right. Bye, friends.